ครับแต่สำหรับวันนี้ฮะโอ้โหบอกเลยเดี๋ยวเรามาเปิดทีมในขณะที่ฟรีไฟเออร์เนี่ยจะสามารถส่งได้อยู่ที่2ทีมนั่นเองนะครับแต่สำหรับวันนี้ฮะโอ้โหบอกเลยเดี๋ยวเรามาเปิดสนามเกาวิเซเชียมากฮะประเทศไหนมาเพื่อนๆจะเล่นกันอยู่ตลอดเลยทีเดียวทีมชายแล้วก็ทีมหญิง
ขวัญใจคนไทยเป็นพิเศษไทยเนี่ยก็เก่งไม่ธรรมดา
เลยมาเพื่อนๆจะเล่นกันอยู่ตลอดเลยทีเดียวทีมชายแล้วก็ทีมหญิงนั่นเองครับ
พี่โปจิคะตายุกิอยากรู้กฎกติกาการแข่งขันค่ะ
แน่นอนครับจะหา3ทีมที่ดีต่อประเทศดังนั้นถ้าเกิดว่าเขาเจอชนะกี่ครั้งกันเสร็จปุ๊บแล้วเขาชนะกี่ครั้งก็จะเก็บแต้มกันมาแล้วถ้าเกิดว่าทีมใดนะครับที่มีแต้มสูงสุด3อันดับในแต่ละกลุ่มตัดสินใจการทำงานแบบทีมเวิร์กเพราะว่าสมาชิกในเกมเนี่ยจะต้องใช้ถึง5คนต่อทีมนั่นเองครับการควบคุมพื้นที่และตัวแทนจากทิมอร์เลสเต้ครับและนี่ถือว่าเป็นคู่เปิดสนามของเราในวันนี้ในเกม MLBB นั่นเองครับ
They will set the fire up in here และแน่นอนค่ะทุกคนคะวันนี้อย่างที่บอกกันไปว่าเราได้รับเกียรตินะคะจากนักพากย์ระดับประเทศจะมาทำการนะคะพากันแบบ
Result is that is your points gain. Top 3 out of each group will be making it into the playoffs.
Yeah, we got Group A as well as Group B, and I feel like for today, most
making it into the playoffs.
Yeah, we got Group A as well as Group B, and I feel like for today,
they are very hospitable people. I remember as far back as 2023 when Timor-Leste faced off against the Philippines. Again, you look up to any Filipino team when it comes to MLBB, and they handed them these traditional Friendship scarf.
Yeah,
Yes.
the sort of situations where in the best of 3, the end result is the one that matters. The end result is the one that matters, right? So maybe you can have a cheese in game 1 or game 2, but here you kind of got to lock in every single time, because if you lose a game, you're losing a point, and more importantly, you're giving a point over to your opponents, because we got to talk about how important it is to finish at the top of the groups. Because the top of the groups essentially means you're going to be missing one match. You're going to be number 2. Number 3, it's going to be pretty rough.
Any team you have to face off from Group B is a
Honestly,
threat. Let's
honestly,
call
yeah.
it a spade. Spade, but international event that you were a part of, Lofel. And would you say that the meta is still in flux, or do we kind of have a good picture? Is MLBB solved at this point in the game?
During that event, I said it was solved, but here's the thing. Every international event, you will see its own pocket meta. Pick up a Lapu, pick up a Lancelot,
Yuzhong?
a Yuzhong,
Diver?
a Hayabusa, just like have 1 or 2 divers, and the comp is dead. So I feel like in terms of heroes, it's going to be quite open. But in terms of the playstyle, you got to make
Trick fighter side lane comp.
Yep.
That's the only thing that works. But even then, when you look at it, when you dig deep into the actual science and the mathematics of damage, those side laners deal a good amount of damage. I'm talking about, again, you mentioned the Lapu Lapu, the Yuzhong, especially early to mid, the CC.
TC, the Arlets of the world.
Yep. Throwing an Arlot into this gold lane might work these days. An Esmeralda, too.
And I got to say, in terms of the bans, the mids are always good, but the roamers are actually getting the highest of priority, because right now, top of the standings is honestly Grok. And then below that
Must
is
ban.
Gatot Kacha. So we see teams opting for a first pick Grok, first pick Gatot. So once both gets banned, then we start to see a bit of flavor.
Yeah, even in Rome, you have solid damage dealers. I'm looking at the likes of a Khalid,
Yeah.
a Hilda,
Show damage.
Cho damage. So you're right. Some things you have to approach with caution. Again, building tentpole, having a singular hero or a comp that works around a singular line of play. But also, it's wide open. It's literally being handed a piece of paper and practicing origami.
Yeah, but if we're going to talk about the matchup between Thailand going up against Timor-Leste, because I did see some matches of both teams, of course not super recently, but like say a month before, Timor-Leste does have a lot of influence from Indonesia, where they like to play tempo. They want to bring the fight over to you. But Thailand, every single time I see them play, they prefer going back to the traditional marksman, something like a Claude, right? So they want a good balance, like, okay, jungler, your job is to make sure their mid-game is under control, late game, it's all about the marksman, right? So it's nice to see a potential difference in terms of the win condition, where one wants fast, one wants to stall out the game.
Yeah, historically, Timor-Leste has dug deep into bigger MLBB ecosystems and try to get coaching help from other regions, one of them being Indonesia. And for Thailand, I'm not surprised that they go back to such traditional approaches. Again, they are the very first MSC champions historically in MLBB history. They won in Indonesia 2017. That was a team called I Do Not Sleep. It's nice to be finally on the ground where first names of MLBB came from, and here they might try to make a play once more to greater heights, to be part of that line of names when you say MLBB Esports.
The only thing is, in this current meta, there's only really 3 heroes that is pretty good in the gold lane, and one of them is easier to deal with. So the Granger, the Harif, and now creeping back into the meta is actually the Natan, which can work, but again, it's easy to target, especially when the Yuzong is there, when the Lapu is there, and that's why I'm actually thinking in this tournament we're going to see a lot of Yuzong bans. I feel like Lapu is very team specific. If you know that team is really going to Lapu, then just, okay, we're going to let go of the Lapu. The Yuzong, we'll see. We might pick it up early.
Yeah, so these are the 3 traditional gold laners.
Exactly.
That's in the gold lane.
That's not going to be crazy for Malaysia because that's basically it's not bad. He's going to keep on using it.
Yeah. Again, in the past months, I've even seen a Hellkurt Gold.
Hellkurt EXP though.
There you go.
Hey,
See,
hey.
Momo will not say no. Momo is in this same tournament.
Can I just say, it baffles me. A level 2 Hellkurt can burst a Lapu. I mean, like, they're both level 2, but still, it's like, I was surprised. Speaking of surprises, we'll see on the matches they'll be playing for today. According to the schedule, we will be seeing 2 Philippine games going up against Laos as well as Singapore.
Ooh.
Singapore, I do want to see how they have been developing because I heard the coach for them is Coach Zace, which has been around for a very long time, which is very interesting in his career.
Literally the first world champion.
Exactly. In his career in SEA Games, he has coached 2 different countries, Indonesia and now Singapore. So I do want to see if Singapore is able to, I would say, catch up in their neighboring regions. Because I got to say, in terms of development, at least here in Southeast Asia, it has been very fast to the point where I feel like it's kind of hard to catch up, even for us casters.
Yeah, Singapore has always been in flux. They've been such an interesting region to study ever since the split from MYSG in early 2021. So with that, hey, maybe this could be the start of a new peak, a new spike in Singaporean MLBB. What about a win against the Philippines? How about it? I think even a singular point, even putting into jeopardy the Philippines' placement in Group B would be a statement for Singaporean MLBB.
I mean, Group B, we got Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, 4 regions or 4 countries that has an MPL, and Laos. And the thing is,
All that Laos has is the MCC.
but they're legit, man. Like, Laos is legit. Looking at Group A, you have Myanmar, Thailand, Timor-Leste, as well as Vietnam. I would say Myanmar, Vietnam are the more known names that we've seen quite a lot internationally. So probably a little bit more pressure on them to perform during the SEA Games.
Yeah. I think the pressure is
I mean, for the host country as well, you know.
For
Thailand-
sure,
Thailand
yes.
do well.
Yeah, so now that you mentioned it, it's those 2 I think that are coming through groups.
Well, we'll definitely have to see because I feel like Thailand going up against Timor-Leste, this will really set things up because we got to consider that at Group A, this have 4 teams and only 3 teams will let through. So very small,
Oh, yeah.
right, very small, what would you call it? Like,
Margin of error?
thank you very much. Very small margin of error. Losing 1 game feels bigger than 1 game.
Yeah, that 1 game could be the difference between having to play a best of 5 to make it to the semis or just dropping out of the tournament entirely.
Yeah, so I feel like for Group A, it is going to be quite intense.
Yeah, it's different kinds of stakes. People will keep saying, us included, that Group B is Group A. But even in Group A, you have to consider that 1 step could put you in the playoffs, yes, but might as well just take you out of medal contention.
And at that point, the mental of the players really has to be kept in check. This is where the managers as well as the coaches really have to come in. It's like, yeah, we lost. We just don't lose any time anymore, and we'll make it through, you know, because in a group that there's only 4 teams and 3 will get through, you can't help but feel defeated even just losing one best of 2.
If anything, it's worse
It's
if you're
worse.
the one who don't make it from that group of 4. In a group of 5, like, yeah, you know, it was a tight group. It was really difficult, but to be the one out of the 4, that's got to be that weighing, inevitable feeling of defeat. When you lose your first best of 2, I think that's when it really sinks in, because I only have 2 matches left.
Yep. And over here, I would like to say thank you to everyone. We saw the players did go up on stage, so we're just waiting for everyone to get ready. We appreciate your patience.
Kun Krab.
Kun Krab. And this best of 2 between Thailand and Timor-Leste, I just feel like the bands coming in, it really should just focus on those divers, especially coming in from Thailand, considering the fact that they do want to play a more extended game.
Yep.
Even if they're first pick, I would say they might prefer something like a Gatot so that you can counter engage if anyone does jump in. Probably ban out against Timor-Leste. That's the thing that I don't know. I don't know whether they prefer the Lapo or Yuzong, because both are pretty. They do the same thing, just a bit differently, you know.
Yeah. I'd even say the Baxia.
Oh yes.
It's
You
weird
cannot
that
let go of the box.
we didn't mention the Baxia.
Yeah.
It's solid flex. You can put it in like 3 different positions on the map.
I saw a draft. The opening pick was Grok, Baxia, Eve.
Somebody made a mistake.
There should not be an. Okay, do you want me to say the order? So Grok first pick, and the opponent picks up. No.
Okay, sure.
And then no,
Baxia Eve.
Baxia Eve.
I wouldn't be even surprised if it was Baxia first.
Yeah.
And then
Either or.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like personally for me, Baxia, Grok, and Eve. That's deadly because basically all 3 can stop you from moving.
Yeah.
Right? The Grok with the wall, the stun from the Baxia, and then the RWM.
If anything, it's the Eve who's the most fragile of the 3. It's the one that I would have put in the second pick of the first phase. The Grok and the Baxia, no
Yep.
question. If it was up to me, I would have seen Baxia here, Grok something here, at least. But to give both.
Let me just let you know, just a bit more context. In the previous World Championship or International Championship, depending on what you prefer, in the entire tournament, Eve lost only 3 times or 4 times.
And she was in demand. She was hot.
She was hot. She was
Collectively.
So that speaks to how strong Eve is currently in the meta.
I think.
The buff where when she uses her skills, she gets a shield. That's a big help.
Yeah.
Dealing with all these assassins.
Yeah, puts her square right into the place of battle mage.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
she's willing to get in there. Plus the fact that she's still ranged. Like she has a longer reach than most heroes. I'd say even more than Farsa, unless Farsa's using her ult.
Yeah, the only one that really outrages her is Farsa and Ovaria.
When
Everyone else is in range, which, by the way, looks like we are jumping into the pick and bans here. Looks like
first ban by Thailand too.
Yeah, Thailand is first pick, Timor-Leste is second, and they already banned out the Eve, the Lance, as well as the Fanny, which again, you kind of want to make sure dives is not there.
Question. LaFell,
Go
something
ahead.
to consider. Broken walls. Forget about.
Firstly, for me, based on the previous tournament, the one that really influences. Firstly, for me, based on the previous tournament, the one that really influences the draft is. Actually, no. It was actually Broken Walls.
What?
As well as the.
Flying Clouds.
No. Dangerous Grass.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Especially for after the changes made to Hilda.
Yep.
Dangerous
Oh,
Grass
no.
and Hilda, and those damaged
And
toes.
what's weird is Hilda got buffed in the most recent patch.
Exactly, yeah.
What is going on? All right, we are wrapping up the first phase. Going into the second phase goes the bans. Real quick, let's run through them. Yusin and Xborg taken out. No jungler nor fixed gold laner for Timor-Leste just yet. While Timor-Leste takes out the Yuzhong. Is that another XP laner they're going to ban out?
At this point,
Yes. So CC still out in the wild.
maybe even consider Ert and Arlet.
Arlet's still out in the wild.
Oh,
Glue-
Esme.
Glue Esme still
Yeah.
out.
Because right now, I kind of feel like for Timor-Leste, they're in a way showing their hand, which is they want a lot of control, right? Having the Gatot as well as the Jushin. Make sure that you have sort of a prio going into the mid. Ruby Gold. I wonder if Timor-Leste, do they still want to get an assassin, considering that the Hilda is on the opposite side of the map?
Yep.
and the Lapu is able to dive towards the back.
There's
So
the
the
CC.
Kimi, be careful. I thought as well the Jushin. Make sure that you have sort of a prio going into the mid, and the Lapu is able to dive towards the back.
There's
So
the
the
CC.
Kimi has to be careful.
Timor-Leste is very good, very strong mid trio,
Mhm.
especially with that Fredrin lock-in, and just clean damage coming in from the Granger.
It looks like a bit of change here. It was actually Timor-Leste on first pick
Yep.
and Thailand on second. So Timor-Leste here basically playing this Thailand on second. So Timor-Leste here basically playing this protect the president. But since Lapu actually does quite a lot of damage, it doesn't really feel like it. It feels like there's two dedicated damage dealers, and the controllers coming in from Timor-Leste
Correct.
actually do quite a lot, especially if the Jupin opts for a Sky Piercer.
Yeah, my only real problem is if Thailand invests in like an odd Dreadnought armor here and there,
Yep.
damage sources from Timor-Leste is neutralized just like that.
And
'Cause
now,
again, you mentioned the Sky Piercer on Jushin, right? But that's not magic damage.
True.
So a Dreadnought will stop all the burst from proccing the Sky Piercer. There's the Esmeralda.
and the thing is, Timor-Leste, I'm pretty sure they pick up the Jushin and the Gato to deal with the Hilda, because the Hilda was an early show, right? And the Jushin can handle the Haya. The Haya can attack her, but she's pretty tanky herself. So finishing up the draft here, looks like Thailand is going for more meta. They do have a marksman, but it is in mid. They want to have a lot of bodies moving into the front, which is going to feel good for both the Fredrin as well as the Gatot, because they do like these melee battles. It's just that the Kimi really has to be careful of that Lapu. So
Correct.
that's going to be the predator between the two.
Yep.
The wing
So
con.
despite Thailand having, let's say, a more stable and historied run in MLBB Esports, I think Timor-Leste drafted very well. This is a very impressive draft by Timor-Leste, and I do believe we are jumping into the map.
Yep. As you guys can see, the
Welcome to
The players
Mobile
are
Legends.
jumping in, and this is going to be game number 1. Timor-Leste going up against Thailand. If we're now looking at the junglers, looks like they are starting on the same side of the map. Looks like they will both be contesting that Little Wonder.
Yep, this is a mirrored start. Orange for Timor-Leste, purple for Thailand. And they both have priority. It's just a different kind of priority. More damage for Thailand. More control for Timor-Leste. In comes the Phra. He got very low. Under-vitalized. Can he survive? Yes. The dog is flying. Quick choke on Thailand. And they back off. Close call.
A very early rotation here coming in from Chaya Grid on this Esmeralda. But all the while, the Lapu is re-farming, and this is where I would say the advantage and disadvantage of an Esmeralda. You have a pretty good lane phase going up against the Lapu, and then it comes to your choice whether you want to stay or you want to rotate. Both has its, every player treats it very differently.
Yep, but I think it's Ravi's best interest to get out of there, unlock himself first. Sometimes it's fighting. Yeah, Chaya can just eat up all the shields, and then if the wave gets out of hand, then the Lapu lost its main advantage. Now bottom though, let's talk about the gold lane match.
I would say the goal lane matchup here, something that has to be very careful. That I and with the flicker,
Uh-oh. You see here, Dr. Nai jumps onto Adong, wants to back off, pops that regen. Levan looking for a concept. This is one of the main strengths that has a marksman against a fighter. Insane battle. Madera already on of his health. Yeah, backs up and not pull the trigger. Another revitalize from Riva. Finish it. Madera finds one another. Goes the Timor-Leste. Double kill for the Fred. Beeline to the turret.
and all the while Ravi is preventing Thailand getting the turnover. Look at that,
Nice on Ravi. Shadow on shadow.
Blue team has slain the turtle. Team hero has been slain.
Timor-Leste.
Timor-Leste is controlling the map right now, getting an early double in mid, and then actually contesting for that turtle and getting it for themselves. Now Sabino looks like not just that, but look at that.
Oh no! Stranger
hero has
to
been
survive
slain.
the damage coming in from two fighters from the brush. Lethal from Thailand.
And this is again one of the reasons why playing a marksman in this current meta is going to be very difficult, because the goal, the nerf is actually quite big. You don't get your items as fast as you used to, and it's very gankable, man. Like the goal lane is very gankable at this point. Yeah.
Sabino gets caught one more time!
So at this point, Thailand, they're equalizing, man. Like, yeah, they lost a bit, but getting 2 kills on Sabino, now that's huge. That's going to delay the 5 years are going to delay the 100 strike. And at that point, one of Timor-Leste's win condition has been slowed down significantly.
All right, so Timor-Leste winning 2/3 of the map, but the 1/3, the 1 weak spot they forgot to protect, has been beaten down twice. Sabino is having a really bad time in the gold lane. 2 deaths in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. Not a good look.
Although I do have to say, as Gomer, Saganai has to be careful if he gets 1 more kill, then after his death, he can shut down gold.
Uh-oh. That'll get. Finds it. I'm affected. Reba pops revitalized. Sabino looking for vengeance. Looking to get 1 kill. Saganai able to get a shield up heal. No kills. Down bottom on top though. Ravi 2v1. He's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pia did not hit the shadow inside of Robbie. In terms of goal difference, looks like Timor-Leste is up by about 1,000 here. Not that big of a difference in 4 minutes of the game. At this point, Team Thailand, they got to be careful because Timor-Leste, to be honest, doesn't have that much damage.
Battle man. On here. Looking for the choke. There's the post. Oh. Skirmish in mid. Damage dropped down. Pitfall.
And I believe like 1 out of that 5 minutes, it was just a brawl there at mid, trading blows for blows. The fact that Robbie was able to get 2 ults in that one fight, that's huge, but now Robbie gets found out by Pia. Pia dealing quite a bit of damage, but looks like does not have the OG shadow kill, cannot fully commit, especially because Reba.
I mentioned before this one started how Leste has Indonesian influence. I see it. They keep fighting and they're so much better on conversions. Instead of little skirmishes, they like the big time payoffs.
They have this mindset, it's like, yes, I have no HP, but I can outplay this. In a way.
As long as it's not 0.
Exactly, but speaking of which,
where'd that happen?
well, it happened down bot. Robbie basically had no HP. He tried to use his hit to essentially get some healing done, but you know, I tried to outplay that. It didn't happen.
That's what we're talking about. As long as it's not 0, but it hit 0 and Robbie got punished.
And now Timor-Leste 6 kills to 4. The difference of gold has really trickled down quite a bit. Narvet having quite a good game. 2-0-1 on this Ruby. Take a look at the build. And I feel like at this point, I just have 2 damage items.
Yep, you have to make up for the fact that damage is the name of the game, and if you cannot play on what your opponent's playing off of, which is again crowd control, then make up for it in damage, because you can't rely on Sibarin. Sibarin has died twice already. Got a good traction pulse, but no follow through, so at least burst down the targets you get on.
The Nai has been found out. Looks like it's going to get out of there. In terms of the rotation here, nothing to contestable right now for both teams, because even looking at the turtle, looks like it's about
Turtle.
and Team Thailand, they're closer at the spot here, but no, looks like they are going to back off just a little bit, giving it over back to Timor-Leste. And I feel like Timor-Leste, with how they've been playing, they can go for it.
Oh my lord, Sabino! Gets jumped on, killed one more time. Battlebet gets him. That was an opening that Thailand set up. Timor-Leste wasn't ready for it.
Madeira is there, still got to look for the turtles. You lost one member, still got to contend for this one.
Ayapin, dumped on the two. Shield on Ravi, shield on Madeira. Adong and Rivan holding down mid, not letting that wave come through. I like that they're covering their bases. Solid macro from Timor-Leste.
Still a range fighter, goes on to Lapi down bot. The turtle, 2 bars left.
It's the retribution. Adong with the vegan, Sky Piercer on the Sabino. Damage looking for it, Narobet still alive. Does not go down as quickly. Gets shut down by Adong. Madeira still up. Madeira falls. Sibarin gets a good jump. Oh, Robbie finds Sibarin. And it's a 2 for 2. Shadow kill. Sabino survives. Shares damage along. The Flicker, the bravest fighter, finds Shia Crit. Do they see Taktanai? Taktanai jumping in from the back. Shia Crit able to jump through. Starboard. Saves them. Napadong gets him down.
And all the while, somehow Sabino still survives, even though he got chased by Taktanai. And at this point, for both teams, they're basically again like trading blows for blows. Let's see who's all finishes first.
Taktanai gets caught one more time. Not enough to get another stack for Adol to choke him out. But the first thing you mentioned was surprised you the most. How did Sabino survive?
Hey, he might not now because Sabino has to get away. Not a bet, not enough damage just yet. And Sabino, he does have that Sky Piercer, but it's really not going to mean anything if you don't get kills, you don't get the stack. Kieo, though, now having that War Axe, and consider the fact that all the fights have been extended, that War Axe is going to be used for time.
Yep. And Kieo has yet to get kills as well. Ravi commits the bravest fighter, get a little bit of health, a little bit of shielding to survive the 2v1 assault. Thailand rotates out. Weird decisions being made by both Timor-Leste and Thailand, but we're in a position wherein Timor-Leste can afford it, Thailand can't.
I would say at this point, cut the knife is more like a key rather than Romer. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a emphasis just to make sure that he can one-shot this going through. And
I think a little baby hammer wouldn't be a problem either. Like if that's all that Taktanai can afford, I'm pretty sure it would be a difference maker, even trying to take down and shut down Adong. Who, by the way, I feel like these are the two carries, Adong and Madera. These are the two killers for Timor-Leste, not Sabino.
I'm not actually focused. Let's very hard to take down this shit. The fisherman does a thought. There's a Fredrin. And there's a Lapu. How are you gonna get out to this?
And Adong has barely used that flicker. Still off the cooldown. Watch the choke on the Taktanai. Kaya Chris looking comes from the back. Lord at about a fifth of his health. In comes Narovet. Kieo as well. Sabino backing up. AOD. This is the Hayabusa. Revitalized. Dropped in. Lasting. The fight a little longer. Taktanai finds Sabino. Kieo does go. 1-for-1 the trade. A brazen rat puts Sibarin down no further of his health. Kaya Chris back below Adong. Takes down. Lucian is taken down. 3 for 2. 4 for 2. Thailand winning. Ravi looking to survive. One more kill does not find Taktanai juking through the bushes. For the first time in a while, Thailand gets a win in the game.
You know what, Leo? This is when hold on to fight to the Casino. They really want his kill. Ravi trying desperately to get back to safe ground. Continue. And here's the thing. All the Hilda haters will take this clip and show like, are you sure you didn't want to buff this hero? This he really needed. Wait, Ravi surviving.
3-1. How is Ravi surviving this? Underneath the Esmeralda are Ruby and the Hilda. Hey, there are Hilda haters out there.
Yeah, there are.
And they're okay to be wrong. They're allowed to be wrong.
Now look at this. The Lord has to start on by Timor-Leste again. You gotta look at the Hilda, man.
Watch out. Traction falls. Not enough to stop Madera from retribution. Securing the Lord. Taktanai falls under the Appraiser's wrath. Adong looking for a big show. Crimson Beacon used up. Timor-Leste happy with what they got. Even if they're down to just 1,000 gold up, they still get the big win.
Narabet, very good item pickup here. Getting that Sea Halberd will make sure that Narabet himself can actually deal the damage because there's so much sustain coming in from Timor-Leste. Because I feel like the last fight against Ravi, even they're like, okay, how is this guy not dying? Right? Someone needs some kind of anti-heal here.
And where is it? Who's picking it up? Lord smashes through that tier 1 in mid. Timor-Leste looking to make up for some lost time, converting through the map. Another crash in for that Lord. Thailand takes care of it.
Thailand, at this point, they have no problem dealing with so far 0, 4, 5. So at this point, you're probably not too worried about the Razor. Now you gotta change your focus a little bit. Like, let's double here. All the tons of the Red has.
Red team
It's
turret has
really
been
a problem
destroyed.
for
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
And it's those heroes still that I don't think will lose utility even in the late game. Like these heroes, the Lapu-Lapu, the Zushin, and the Fred, they're still as good as they are from the early to solid draft. It's just so much easier to execute, and that's why they got all of the major objectives in this 13-minute game so far.
And might be speculate because this team fight was quite a while back. But Sivert on this Kimmy has to be careful because there was a point where with basically no HP, flickering forward, allowing an opportunity for Robbie to get a kill onto this Kimmy. Also got to be careful because, like it or not, you are one of the main win conditions for Thailand at this point, and you don't need to kill someone. As long as you're alive, you're always a threat.
Yeah, and I think it's that main principle that I think Team Thailand needs to refocus on. It's not too late, it's not over just yet, but I agree. Sivan has to protect himself better. Pia has to get in better ults, because still not a single kill on this Hayabusa. Look, Narumet and Pia are struggling and Ravi alone.
To be fair, very difficult to get kills against a very sturdy lineup that Timor-Leste is showing up here. Sabino now with the Major as well. Pretty much difficult for Pia basically gets to choose these battles because I feel like Team Thailand needs to stop trying to kill the Lapu when there are minions. Like make sure the minions are not there, and then try to fight because unfair advantage for all fighters when the minions are there.
Weirdly enough, you mean their own minions.
Yeah,
because that's what Ravi feeds off of.
exactly.
So, counterintuitive as it is, yeah, extra units don't fare well against a spell vamping hero like Lapu Lapu. Lord up in about 10, and Timor-Leste is setting up a 10.
Oh yeah. Oh, Team Thailand as well.
So who's gonna check first?
Exactly. Adong is showing us. No, but they should be safe. Oh, Theo!
Thailand.
No, but they should be safe. Oh, Theo!
Thailand. And now Timor-Leste crabs back.
And now Pia is able to get away because again, this is the river path. Sivert does have more penetration over the Divine Glaive. So Team Thailand should have more damage at this point.
Oh, here comes Pia. Backs out with a shadow. Stranger grab. Shadow bit down to a fifth of his health. Pops the shield, gets some healing, and Pipeful's there. One more hit. Let's get it. Already will survive another champion buff. AOG, no one home. Ravi might fall. Now Pia gets another.
And around 50 minutes, Pia's trying to get online. It looks like Sivert gets content, should be able to get out of there. But all the while, the fight's so long, even if you're strong.
Razor grab. 1-for-1 get up for Sivarin. And
But all the while, the fight's so long, even if you're strong. Razor grab. because he's not having a good game. I would argue better skill of the better opponent. He's the retribution holder. He's the one causing problems in the match.
Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Fight for my own life. Now 1% could change the lane. I'm straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low, but now I rise. I'm going high place. I will win this race. Walking on the flames, get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward.
2P. Go, keep it moving. Don't stop, tell you we won't stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold or it's hot, if you're ready or you're not, don't show 'em what you got now. Being grinding for my whole life. So do what you gotta do, keep it moving, this is your life. I spend days chasing dreams, so many nights. Still here, never left, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning. running. Every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet. I got the heat, gotta keep 100.
Never have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it. And I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. The dream is calling in the night, telling me that this is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the lane of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low, but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain,
don't stop. Tell you we won't stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold, always hot. If the radio, you're not gonna show 'em what you got now. Being grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do. Keep it moving, this is your life. I spent days chasing dreams, so many nights. Still here, never last, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning. Every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet. I got the heat, gotta keep it 100.
Never have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it. And I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Light, the dream is calling in the night, telling me that this is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the length of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low, but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams,
the radio, you're not gonna show 'em what you got now. Been grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do, keep it moving, this is your life. I spent days chasing dreams, so many nights, still here, never left, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning, every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet, I got the heat, gotta keep it 100.
Never have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it. And I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Light, the dream is calling in the night, telling me that this is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the length of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low, but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward.
2P. Go, keep it moving, don't stop. Tell you we won't stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold or it's hot, if the radio, you're not gonna show 'em what you got now. Been grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do, keep it moving, this is your life. I spent days chasing dreams, so many nights, still here, never left, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning, every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet, I got the heat, gotta keep it 100.
Never have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it. And I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the length of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll take first place. This race, walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire. Watch me, I will reach 100. I wanna prove gotta move ever forward, ever forward. If I wanna prove gotta move ever forward, ever forward.
2P. Go, keep it. Stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold or it's hot, if the radio you're not gonna show 'em what you got now. Being grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do. Keep it moving, this is your life. I spend days chasing dreams, so many nights. Still here, never last, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning. You know I never leave it even done yet. I got the heat, gotta keep it 100.
If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100.
Asian players don't mind.
Yeah. Like in their head, I was doing that anyways.
Yeah.
I wasn't using the extra time. I was using the dash time.
Yep. The main problem I think for Yisun Shin still is how strong Mountain Shocker is. I think the fact that fully punished.
I would say that's good for Timor-Leste, the fact that they were not punished, because going up against a level 2 Farsa, quite a lot of damage and utility. And the drop and the usage shit. So the fact that they were able to get out of there is good, but Thailand knows that that Revitalize will not be around for a while. So once he hits level 4, it is the Mountain Shocker and get him in.
Yep. At least Timor-Leste can hold out for it in the turtle. It'll be back up turtle time. Refund here, helping pin down Dakdanai and take a lot of damage. Not gonna budge. Dakdanai and Sivarian are still holding their ground.
And levels, especially for the junglers, both are at level 4. And hold on, Ron, getting a bit of damage. No Revitalize.
Mount Shocker holding onto the boat. Enough to take down Riva. He's not gonna be here for the turtle fight.
And that's going to be dangerous because that's huge. And now a dog gets caught.
Now forcing a flicker out of this Kimmy. Thailand fully proactive in the early bout.
And this is the dangerous part about it, Rock. The Earthen Rampart, just by building an extra object on the map, forces out a lot of resources. And Tug the 9 is pretty tanky.
Oh no, there's a feathered airstrike forcing Pia out. And Pia does break this through. Black Dragon from the answer. Down goes Rivan. Cyclist able to drop it. Gets punished. Rami takes him 1-for-1.
Yeah, but at this point, Timor-Leste, my personal opinion, a little bit dangerous because it looks like they're moving a bit desperately here. They're thinking they have to make a play, especially from Rivan in the earlier part of the game at that mid, forcing out that fight even though they're dropped. That's what and then around the turtle, it was good. But only good if your team was ready.
And now the answer. Oh my lord! Hook shoulders coming through. Matera gets trapped here. Pia gets a kill. Great read by Sivarin on that feather there. Thailand way ahead early on, almost 1,000 gold.
And that's kind of behind that, right? Before he actually gets a kill, yeah, I'll take that. Thailand right now with 4 kills over Timor-Leste. And the thing is, Thailand's skills better. You can argue that the Joy might do a little bit more damage, but I feel like it's going to be difficult for the Joy to jump in when there's CC, there's CC on. Speaking of which, Robbie gets caught again.
Mount Shocker. The fact that Pia is so lethal holding on to that boat. This is performance unseen just yet. His Hayabusa, I don't know, might need a little bit of work, especially early to mid, but this Yisun Chin as early as 3 minutes has already 2 kills.
Maybe game 1 was nerfed. Again, first match, opening match of the games. Team broadcast in your hometown. In your hometown. Hey, now they're like, hey, we feel good.
Sabino jumping in, Rivan with the follow through. That was a close call. We see Thailand allowing Timor-Leste a little bit of space on this turtle. And yeah, Madeira can hold this. You can do it with a Frederick, not with a Joy. Turtle down to a 7 to Madeira, looking for the struggle. Mount Shocker, with his retribution. Pia falls, Robbie finds him. Now Naruto going to be up next. Vengeance, able to help him survive with just a little. Sabino takes down Sivarin. Naruto falls from Madeira. All Timor-Leste, what went wrong?
Right now, it looks like Timor-Leste, they're trying to cause chaos. They could basically 1v1 everywhere else, right? Find the pickoff. They found it, and now they're using this to their advantage. And now Madeira gets the purple buff. Talk about Pia losing a lot there. All the while, Robbie taking it down. So it looks like a 1v1 too up top.
Yeah, Sivarin, I think, took him from under the turret. So it's as good as it gets now. Again, 5 to 6, a turtle apiece. That is the traction post. Helping lay down a lot of damage, putting Naruto in an awkward position, not able to fully commit. Madeira can get some stacks from this small camp nearby. Thailand focus on keeping this turret up.
Talk about the games being close here, Leo. Thailand against Timor-Leste, they've equalized. In terms of the goal, basically non-existent. And then 5 kills to 6. For this next turtle fight, you really got to look at Takanai as well as Cycling. This is the big area section.
They're looking for another jump. Knock the knife. Conceal. Comes through. Puts up. The Rampart gets the tech charge. Followed by a feather airstrike. Not enough salvos to punish Timor-Leste for their placement. A lot of resources from Thailand there.
And I gotta say that was more reactive because even though it was a very good set, but it was one of those things where I'm just gonna try it out and see if it works, and it did work. The rest of the team was on the same page, so they gotta plan it out a little better. Speaking of which, I don't get taken down by Naruto.
Off camera. How'd that happen? Naruto gets punished. And in comes Madeira. Electrified boots. Puts down Sivarin into the helm. Polystar move from Sabino. This is Timor-Leste calling the shots now.
Yeah, having a bit of a comfort time now. Seeing Sivarin can't feel how to see. Just like Sabino is like, hey, I'm on Esmeralda. Not a Granger anymore. I can actually dive you and cause problems. 2-0-1.
Ooh, Rivan left in the kitchen. Down bottom, he cooked up that turret. That's the first of all. Timor-Leste out of the map on their side. Madeira trying to make it all the way down to this turtle pit. Ravi and Sabino putting up a perimeter. Black Dragon form by Kayak Grit. He's very low. He can't fully commit here. He can't even use his backer fly and take it down. Madera with the turtle shake. Well, there's like defensively used by Sibarin. It's all falling apart. Team Thailand losing in the mid-game.
What Team Thailand needs is a good set, because at this point, Sibarin, hold on, tech torsion one.
On, coming in, not enough. Down goes Pia. The damage output from Timor-Leste is just too much.
Again, like Team Thailand, they need someone to stop Timor-Leste from moving. That's all the Phra is asking for. Make them sit still so I can deal damage.
Oh, another traction pulse displacing Takanai. Takanai might die here. AOG by Rivan. Coming home. Takanai will still fall. Sabino on a redemption arc. Madera almost takes down Sibarin, but does not fully commit. Sibarin punishes him for the dive. Here to in mid-falls. Sabino gets another.
We were talking about, hey, maybe game number one, it was nerves. Save for Timor-Leste, man. Took a bit longer. But now they're looking much more comfortable now. Dong having that sky cursor as well. But there, even though 2-2-1, he's doing his job, right? He's making sure that his Phra is a non-factor. And Phra is a non-factor. Every time the better S-strike has been popped, it's for nothing.
Even Pia is worried. I hate to say it, but an early game power spike is useless for a Yisun shit. It's the mid to the late game that you want to make up for.
Considering the fact that he was kind of feeling himself in the early stage of the game, this must feel quite sweet for Timor-Leste. Now Narabet does have that brute force. I wonder if he's gonna be I'm gonna trade 1 for 2. Because that might be what Thailand needs.
But the question is, who does Narrowbet jump onto? Is it all just finding Ado? Because there's no way you're gonna find Madera. If you try to find Madera, I think that
Oh yeah. It's like, hey, can you help me out? Could you come to me so that I can actually save my resources from coming to you?
yeah, look at this soft farce of soft use and shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Like that is the game plan for Narrowbet. Lord Dance begun here. Timor-Leste takes the initiative. They are the leader in this little tango between them and Thailand. Slow dance. That is the Lockling taking care of Timor-Leste favor.
Now the turtle boat is revealing the position of Timor-Leste. Black Form comes in, finds a dong. It looks like he's gonna stick on it.
Looking for that penetration through the back line. Holds on to the Petrify. I wonder if that was worth it for Chaya Crit. Sabino dances between 3. Does he know? Pushes him in out that Y brush. Madera jumps on. Stop the knife, flickers out. And, oh my lord, the Revitalize. The Vincent Narrowbet falls. Not able to save Stop the knife too.
is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the length of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward. Ever forward.
2P. Go, keep it moving, don't stop. Tell you we won't stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold or it's hot, if the radio you're not gonna show 'em what you got now. Being grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do, keep it moving, this is your life. I spent days chasing dreams for so many nights, still here, never last, cause I do it right. Got the fire inside, I keep burning. Every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet. I got the heat, gotta keep 100.
If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday. Getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Light, the dream is calling in the night, telling me that this is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right. Nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now. Ready to fight. It's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life. Now 1% could change the length of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low but now I rise. I'm going higher this time. I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race, walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday, getting closer to my dreams, living. If it's just 1%, and after all the rain, watch me, I will reach 100. If I wanna prove, gotta move ever forward, ever forward, ever forward. To prove, gotta move ever forward, ever forward.
2P. Go, keep it moving, don't stop. Tell you we won't stop climbing up to the top, yeah. Even if the weather's cold or it's hot, if you're ready or you're not, gonna shoot. Being grinding for my whole life, so do what you gotta do. Keep it moving, this is your life. I spend days chasing dreams, so many nights. Still here, never last, cause I do it right. Get the fire inside and keep burning. Every time I breathe, yeah, we live and we learn it. And you know I never leave it even done yet. I got the heat, gotta keep 100.
If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race, walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday, getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100, walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday, getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I can still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Walking through all the flames, gonna get there someday, getting closer to my dreams, even if it's just 1%. And after all the rain, I could still feel the fire in me. Watch me, I will reach 100. Light, the dream is calling in the night, telling me that this is what I've needed all this time. It feels so right, nothing could ever pull me down. The stars are shining now, ready to fight, it's my time. Oh. Though I spend days and nights just chasing the right flight for my own life, now 1% could change the lane of straight through every fall I dared to climb. I'm flying through the sky with hope that never dies. Been low but now I rise, I'm going higher this time, I'm gonna shine. If I have to fight a battle more than once to truly win it, and I'll do it, do it, do it, do it again. One day I'll turn my zero into first place. I will win this race, walking through
ပြန်လာဘလို့လွတ်နေရတော့လို့ မဝတ်ပြီးရလားတဲ့မဝတ်ဘာမှကိုမသိဘူးဖြစ်နေလိုက်ရှားနေတာမြန်မာပွဲကဘာမှကိုမသိဘူးဘယ်ရောက်နေမှကိုမသိဘူးအလုပ်ခွင့်မရမသွားဘူးတဲ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါပြီးသွားပြီလားညီမဝဲမလာသေးရလားပြီးသွားလားအဲ့တော့ပွဲတွက်ကြည့်နေတဲ့လူမှပဲသိမှာလို့ကျွန်တော် online ကနေကြသိ MLBB Esports official မှာကိုမပြနိုင်သေးဘူးပြန်ထင်နေရဲ့တဲ့ဒီကထက်တာမဟုတ်ဘူးဟိုဘက်ကထင်နေတာကွာမဝဲကပြီးသွားပြီလားတဲ့ငါဝဲရှာမတွေ့ဖြစ်နေသူတို့က live stream နဲ့ group AB တခါချိန်နေကျင်းပါမယ်ဆိုလည်းနှစ်ခုမခွဲဘူးတခုရဲလောက်ထားတော့အရင်တချို့ဆိုရင်အရင်တော့ဆိုရင်တော့ MPLPH MPS အင်္ဂလိပ်မြန်မာအဲ့လိုဘာသာစကားရဆိုခွဲတာအခုကတခုရဲဖြစ်နေဒီ live stream တခုပဲရှိတယ်အတန်ကိုမလာတော့လားအတန်ကိုမလာတော့လားငါ့ဝင်ကြမပွဲလိုက်ရှားနေတာပဲဆရာသမားရောပဲပြနေကြတယ်မသိအတန်ကိုမလာတော့ဘူး အတန်ကိုမကြောက်ဖြစ်ဘာလို့မကြောက်အတန်မကြောက်ဖြစ်နေ
တမန်ရိုးကြပုံစံတွေကခွတ်ထွက်ဖို့အစင်းနေမလားမြန်မာနိုင်ငံရဲ့ပထမဦးဆုံး Vigo Sparkling Coffee အပြည့်အထွေနဲ့တူကိုသားလီကိုဘွားရဲ့ပဲ့ကန်ရှင်ဖြစ်ဖန်တီးလိုက်ပါကိုဘွားရဲ့ရှင်သခင်ဖြစ်ကိုရိုင်းဖန်တီးလိုက်ပါကိုယ့်ရဲ့ energy level ကကိုယ့်ရဲ့အကြီးမားဆုံးရန်သူဖြစ်လာတဲ့အခါတမတ်ချက်တွေကိုချိုးဖျက်ပြီး energy level ကို Vigo နဲ့နောက်တစ်ဆင့်မြင့်ရမယ့်အချိန်ပဲ Vigo မှာပါဝင်တဲ့ caffeine ကစိတ်ကိုနိုးကြတက်ကြွစေတယ်လူတွေကမျက်လုံးရောင်ရခြင်းကိုတက်တာစေပြီး vitamin B ကလမ်းဆန်းပြီးခွားများကိုရရှိစေပါတယ် Vigo G
တန်လည်းမပေါဘူးလေတွေ့ပါဝန်တော့အောက်ထားလိုက်တန်လည်းဆက်ဖြစ်နေမှာဆိုလိုကြာလား
တ တမန်ရိုးကြပုံစံတွေကခွတ်ထွက်ဖို့အစင်းနေမယ်လားမြန်မာနိုင်ငံရဲ့ပထမဦးဆုံး Free Go Sparkling Coffee အပြည့်အချိုနဲ့တူကိုသာလီကိုဘွားရဲ့ပဲ့ကန်ရှင်ဖြစ်ဟန်ကြည့်လိုက်ပါရှင်ခင်ဖြစ်ကိုရိုင်းဖန်တီးလိုက်ပါကိုယ့်ရဲ့ energy level ကကိုယ့်ရဲ့အကြီးမားဆုံးရန်သူဖြစ်လာတဲ့အခါတမန်ချက်တွေကိုချိုးဖျက်ပြီး energy level ကို free go နဲ့နောက်ဆက်မိရမယ့်အချိန်ပဲ free go မှာပါဝင်တဲ့ caffeine ကစိတ်ကိုမိုးချတက်ကြွစေတယ်လူတွေကမျက်လုံးရောင်ရည်ကိုတတ်တာစေတွေ့ဖန်တီးမယ်ဘာတမောအောက်သူတွေခွန်အားတွေ့သူအပြာအာရှာရဲ့လက်များတို့မြမလဲဒီနေ့တော့ neon tone down the chain I do yeah eyes out the boss and me
oh shit down Asha yeah do puedo su pounde in adre ba so pianande she down asha the door ba nhei je yego
Microphone ကနေ speaker တွေပေါ်ကြွေးကြော်နေကြအားကစားယုံပြင်းတနိုင်ငံလုံးထကြွ2013ကစမြန်မာတွေဝုန်းပြီးတကဘာလုံးကအာရ Show me name I'm on in German so show me banana si to name happy day to you champion hey champion the bible just see me now you have champion hey champion Masura champion show me name I'm on in German so show me banana si to name happy day to you champion hey
မဲတွေ့ဖန်တီးမယ်ဘာတမောအောက်သူတွေခွန်အားတွေ့သူအပြာအာရှာရဲ့လက်များတို့မြမလဲဒီနေ့တော့နေအောင်ထုံးတောင်းတဲ့ချေငါတို့တွေရဲ့အားကစားတွေကဘာစင်နေစေ
down Asha ye do za puedo su pounde in adre ba so pianande she down Asha
để khi mà quay là để tụi quay trên nhà tha xe này cái này ngã này rồi trên nhà tha mà quay quay đi mà quay là béo mà quay gì nó xong này à phải mà đấy về cái quê là này đấy rồi.
The picks that are still open, the high is still open, the Eastern Shin, the land, so quite a lot of options, at least in the jungle. And I respect that Yuzong ban.
Yep.
I respect it so much.
Again, this is a Sanford special. Even after the bans, you'll see him end up with a CC, with a Lapu Lapu, with a glue, even with an Arlet. And we open up with a specialty pick. The #1 favorite hero of the GOAT, Carl TZ. Even from the room we're casting it from, I can hear the crowd go, oh yeah. Lance!
You know how big it is when Lancel has picked up and then you hear the reaction. By the way, fun fact for Carl, I believe, I hope I'm correct, he only participated in 2 M series and he won both.
That's right.
So he has a 100% win rate on M series. So that's
right.
that sets up his level here. Speaking of which, Laos picking up the Lapu as well as the Katad, so already going for a very heavy front line. But now Philippines, they reply with the Jushin as well as the Khalid, so able to control the front line quite well here. I would say a pretty good counter towards Laos opening.
Yep. Already, this is the mid trio we're looking at. Most likely, I doubt that you'll often see the Khalid in the hands of Rinuya. But we are needing one more pick to close off Laos' first phase. Do they lock in their gold just yet?
I kind of feel like
Do they
Eve is
rush
a
it
very easy pick here
right now?
because you need range to deal with the Jushin.
Or Farsa, even Farsa, whatever
Yeah.
they're feeling.
But they go for the Yi Sun Shin, which also respectable. This gives them option for them to have flexibility where they want to put the Lapu, right? Most probably it is going to be EXP, but just in case, you can put him in the gold. But I feel like for Team Philippines here, the safest is just taking out that long range mages, like the Farsa as well as the Eve. But considering the fact that they do have Vinuya there, it's like, you know what? Maybe it's fine. You know, he can deal with whoever has range.
Yeah. No matter what he gets. Again, there's so many choices left. The game is possibly in its most open state in
Arlet
a
is
while.
open.
Arlet is open, yes. Going into the bans, I think that's what Team Laos is thinking about right now. Esmeralda first stop. Okay. Yeah, already it counters 2 heroes, so might as well. And we don't know the gold laners yet. So they might be
natural.
possibly protecting a gold lane
โอเค
arrow.
อันนี้ติดขาย
Arrow, Ranger, Natan. Is there, but I feel like if you're going up against Philippines when they do have the Esmeralda, you would assume that whatever the mid is going to be, really where this Lapu is going to be, again, most probably EXP. They should where this Lapu is going to be, again, most probably EXP. They should pick up a mid here. The far side is still open. The problem is, pick up a mid here. The far side is still open. The problem is, does the far side want to deal with a Khalid? With the Lancelot and a potential whatever.
Oh. Kiel won.
Ever.
Oh. Kiel won gets a Granger. Again, it's a clean draw. Like Saul gets a Granger. Again, it's a clean draw. Like solid picks all throughout. You need burst, you got the Granger. You need control, your mid trio. You need utility, you need crowd. You need control, your mid trio. You need utility, you need crowd control. There's the Arlet. For Laos, though, what's the closer?
Call me crazy. They pick up the X-Borg. I was thinking either X-Borg or the Rizzler. Put the Lapu in goal, and then the Rizzler deals with the Arlet. And then, because that's basically what they need. They don't need more damage. They already got the Yi Sun Shin and the Kimi. They just need... And because that's basically what they need. They don't need more damage. They already got the Yi Sun Shin and the Kimi. They just need... And because that's basically what they need. They don't need more damage. They already got the Yi Sun Shin and the Kimi. They just need a way for game because everyone else is more in control. The Lancelot can deal with the Faraga armor as well. If I'm Laos,
Is that an XP lane export?
are they switching it up? Looks like they are. What is the Lapu doing though? Not sure what's going on, but it looks like Team Laos
Missed out on the opening like 10-15 seconds of that wave. What's going on?
they're staying in the base here. Maybe a reset? Maybe something happened.
I've never seen anything like this before, but
Yeah,
I think this is something that we need to address. This is something that our stage team has to figure out.
At least we can say we experienced it all.
Yes, in more than half a decade of casting MLBB, like this is the first time I've seen this.
Okay, so usually, right? Usually, what would happen in this situation is more often than not some kind of an issue when it comes to the emblems or the spells. You know, it's like it doesn't register, so you just have to do a very quick redraft and then you're good.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of systems at play, and there might have been a misstep or the technology did not respond the way that the players wanted to. So I think that's what we're figuring out here.
So now we're looking at the crowd here. Thank you very much, folks. I believe this is going to be a very quick fix, so
Yeah.
nothing too big to worry about, but let's just assume the heroes are going to be the same. It's just they got to adjust a few things. Shout out to the Philippines. No matter where you go, it feels like home ground.
I'll tell you now, a group of young gentlemen approached me and spoke in Tagalog. And I'm like, you guys from here, do you travel? Like, no, they live in Thailand. So yes, there is a pocket of Filipino communities here, and they're here for it, to support their athletes.
And the athletes themselves are very impressive, so pretty easy to support. From Laos, though, I feel like, assuming everything goes the same, my worry is definitely just the burst damage, because in my 1 month of casting, the export can't really pop off. The export can do well, but has a very
Let's put that into context. In the past month, you've been casting for more than a month.
I was casting for more than a month.
Or you're talking about just in context of the last month?
In context of the last
Okay.
month, yeah. Because in the last month, that's where export pop off. I thought you were gonna mention, the pop off thing, get it? Because last Sunday. Yeah. But either ways. My point is, he either he's like an Alucard. Either he's amazing, or you rather him not being in the game.
You give Alucard too much credit.
Hey, trust me.
I would-
in rank in Malaysia, he's doing quite well.
I'd rather you say he's like a Freya. Because
Oh, no,
that
no.
is...
Dude,
that-
Freya is
that
scary now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that is more apt, because up until you see Freya be picked so often in high level competitions like, the SEA Games,
Yeah.
that's when I'll say, oh, yo, that's legit. Freya's legit. But for now, Freya's still more on the fringes. Freya's more still, the rank game menace.
It's because I did talk to the teams and they said they admit that it's pretty strong, but it's like they haven't fully understood the lengths that Freya can go. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a risk.
Yeah, and what she's capable of in high level competition. Because in rank games you can get away with just, spamming and just diving into the back line, winning your lane. Here there's so much more at play.
I would say the Freya right now is reminiscent to a bit of a problem for early Suyo. Suyo was strong, but you don't know what build you want to go for, right? You want to go for more fighter-ish, you want to go for burst, assassin. We've seen many different builds, and I believe that's one of the problems where some teams are like War Axe full defense, some teams like no, just full defense, some teams
Or
like
Hunter Strike.
Hunter Strike, exactly. So, but either
War
way,
Axe.
my point on the X-Borg is when you have an X-Borg in your team, you have a pretty niche win condition, which is let him protect his own Firaga armor. Because once the Firaga armor is out, even though you do have more range, the best part of your kit is not there, which
Yep.
is you're able to threaten the front line. And looking at the front line here coming in from Team Philippines, having the Arlet Khalid, it's good that you want to chunk them out. But Arlet, even though the late game damage has been nerfed, it's still quite a lot of damage. Even the Arlet by himself might potentially take out the Firaga armor and then be like, okay, great, now it's a 4v5.
Yeah, it's to me less an issue of the X-Borg. It's the issue of what you need. There's nothing to stop the Khalid. There's nothing to hunt down Soriano reliably. Because again, I mentioned, Last Insanity comes in and it hits nobody. Or worse, it hits people who don't mind.
Yep. Speaking of which, looks like we are going for a short pause here. Well, I'm hoping it's a short pause.
Yeah, it
but
seemed like it was Team Philippines this time who had to have something addressed.
Yeah, but either ways, right now this is the SEA Games. We want to make sure that everyone on stage is having a pretty good time, because we want to make it as fair
A
as
great
as
time.
possible.
This
A
only
great
happens
time, yeah.
twice, well, once every 2 years. Let's say twice a year. This only happens like once every 2 years, and here we're blessed to be at the center of the action, right in one of the hollowed halls of Chulalongkorn University. They turned basically this little hall into an esports haven. Like, this is where it's happening. Alongside our beloved
လူလည်းတိတ်မရှိဘူးနော်တဲ့ဟုတ်တယ်
on the other side, there's what is this?
မြန်မာဝဲဆိုရင်တော့ရှိရလေမြန်မာဝဲမို့တော့လူကမရှိတော့
happening. So that's how impressive this setup is.
Shout outs to Flava as well.
I didn't know he was part Laotian.
I mean, there was a good mix there. I've seen some Laotian. I've seen Malaysians there. I believe Indonesian is there as well.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sir, we don't do that.
The athletes. shout outs to the Thailand casters outside, having fun.
Oh, yeah.
with the crowd.
They're working. Lap of one-on-one. You clear the wave, you get out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sir, we don't do that. Sir, we leave it to the athletes.
shout outs to the Thailand casters outside, having fun.
Oh, yeah.
with the crowd.
They're work. You can't win the lap one-on-one. You clear the wave, you get out of it.
For Team Philippines, they got a pretty comfortable draft because I feel like most
more
of the players got their comfort.
Oh, yeah.
And looking at the
Save
marshals
for maybe the
here,
Hilda.
indicating
Yeah.
with,
This
both sides of
is
the
almost a perfect
team,
lineup.
so
You just change the Hilda to the Khalid, but with the Khalid, you just get a little more speed
should
and more
be
CC.
resolved pretty soon. And looking at the marshals here, communicating with both sides of the team, so the problem should be resolved pretty soon. What do you think is the main threat coming in from Team Philippines here? I know it's like all of them, but you know who's going to be the one that's going to be the big? I know it's like all of them, but the Laotian team to
I'd say
who's
it's either these two men.
going to be the one that's going to be the biggest headache for the Laotian team to really handle?
I'd say it's either. These two men to the right of your screen.
It's cold. I'm so tempted to just go. And it's like, bro, what am I gonna do if they just one-shot me? I'm not even getting. It's like, bro, what damage? Hey. No damage? Hey. Am I gonna do if they just one-shot me? You want me to deal damage? Hey, help!
They have
The oddball where a marksman
both now. They have Lancelot and Arlott.
and Kimi is one of the oddball. Where a marksman where you can miss your.
Looking at the rest of the draft again, that is the Lapu-Lapu. Lapu, the Gatot Kacha, the Yisun Shin, and the X-Borg.
The Lapu or
Should be a clean 50-50, right?
yeah, that is a real skill matchup because you can see both winning it out. But for the Lapu, probably wait for level 4 first. Compared to the Arlet, level 2, you can already start going a bit aggressive.
Correct.
Especially
Your kit is basically complete at that moment.
exactly compared to a Lapu. So at that point, you might get zoned out. So you mentioned it. It's gonna be very confusing. Shit. Do I back up? Do I back up the X-Borg or do I back up the line?
And here's the thing, because you like backing them up per se. Because going into the game, you're on it. Going into the game, oh no, the Khalid's gonna have to agile then. It has more
Hero has been slain.
Yep.
Right? Let Granger use the X-Borg. Let Lapu deal with the let the Arlet deal with the Lapu. And I'd be like, okay, 1v1. Go win, go up.
Red team hero has been slain.
As a Malaysian, everyone will have answers, but not all answers are correct. There's always a hole somewhere. You're like, oh, you just do this, and they're like, okay, but something else happens. There's just always that something else, and I guess that's the big differentiator of the upper
chain.
You have the same trap. Next question.
Blue team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been.
Back to setting it up.
Now, but
So,
for the,
for
it looks like it
the
might be
chips, it gets
a
into lead.
longer
That's the-
pause here. Again, thank you very much to everyone watching.
Thumbs up, always a good sign.
It's always a good sign.
I've never seen a thumbs up be a bad thing.
Red team has slain the turtle.
I don't know.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
That's it. Have access.
Where Jigsaw Carl has given a thumbs up. Looks like I'm actually looking at the LTE. Or at least I can see I legit thought that was okay, maybe it's more
What was a phone charger? The turret? Or these phone LEDs, man.
look at that. Like that's now I'm looking at yeah. And like at this angle, man, maybe I'm missing.
We just want the game. We're all wanting that vote. We all agree that this is as possibly one-sided as it may be. I think that's what makes it so tense. You know, the fact that we're looking at the fact that we're looking at how things work. We want to see how it pans out. We're all
While this is going on, I actually feel like the
Blue team hero has been slain.
Okay, I would say this is a pretty jungle with a party. That thought Looks like. Oh my, we're dropping. Let's go well so far.
It's about to get lit.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we will have to go this one. Oh, the tension is killing me.
I think I said the wrong slide. That might have been something.
No. Okay.
There's no tapping.
This is real volunteer stuff.
Red team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain.
Sizing will now come into play. Probably going to take a good shot here.
Like both really is Lindo spawning closer to Citadel, but landslide.
Bandit gets choked up. Jumped on.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Jumped on him. Another choke on. The choke on the option hit. Not enough damage just yet. Oh my lord, the flicker from the shaft taking him down.
Yeah, Paviko gets the kill, and that's because the Revitalize was used quite early. And at that point, Lao should probably have realized, like, okay, without the Revitalize, I really can't take this fight because both Kimmy. As well as the Jushin, they deal constant damage, but the Jushin can pick you up.
That was a prime example of war for attrition. You know, like little resources, little decisions that you made. That's what cost him that. Vinuya taking a lot of damage. Damage reduction underneath that tier 1 up top keeps him alive. In comes De La Cruz. Vinuya dashing in. Doesn't even care.
Yeah, and we were talking about it where Citadel basically has to make a call. Where do you want to protect? It looks like you want to protect the Lapu. You do not want this Lapu to be behind when the turtle first spawns. I feel like for Laos, that's going to be their angle. Hold on.
One more! Sin Bandit gets taken down. De La Cruz gets a kill.
Not going to lie, I thought I was going to survive, and this is the start of a problem. Soriano taking out that Faraga armor, not looking good for Laos.
That's a problem we were talking about. If this was, again, easier said than done, right? If this was a Terizla, at least it would have been able to survive in clear waves and then back off. But here, it's all Soriano in control. Turtle goes over to Team Philippines. De La Cruz sweep.
What
Yes,
then?
yes, that's what I'm saying is, for the team that won, they're the ones who can actually afford more of an allowance in the draft. So let's see. A focus on Fredrin might be a good read and say, what if we, ban the Lapu, and we leave the Lancelot, and we ban the Fred.
Yeah, because looking at the bans as well, betting out an X-Borg, you would probably think like, actually no, both teams, you know, banning out Lunongs, banning out the X-Borg, it shows that both teams, they want a very front-heavy lineup. So
yeah,
at this point, Thailand really needs to win because I feel like Myanmar and Vietnam are watching this like, okay, now we know your plan. So in our match against you, we'll just have tank busters, you know? Like me.
Ok, mà quay trở lại.
This land is our homeland,
Your
and it
team
will soon
is
be our
banning.
burial ground.
The hunt begins.
Your team is banning.
Experience the euphony
Your
of
team
suffering.
is picking. Your team is picking.
Has awakened.
The Flying Swallow is here to clean up Marshall City.
The end of one thing is the
Your
beginning
team is
of
picking.
another.
Night falls. Let the killing begin.
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! Welcome to Mobile Legends! First Blood! team hero has been slain.
destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed.
Hello.
Team hero has been slain. Blue team turret has been destroyed. Blue team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed.
Okay. MLBB.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
Ini menunjukkan ada. Masa.
Red team hero has
Igo,
been slain.
pokoknya Igo cara
Red team base turret has been destroyed. Red team base turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain. Red team base turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain.
Okay, cái number 1 mà làm cho mà tên rồi, cái này tên là này rồi chứ.
Victory!
Đi到đây cả mà với đời xong mà mèo kìa.
That's my best option.
Now that's an issue. Is because of the side lane. The side lane are so
instead of going for AoE, they're going for pinpoint, scalpel, precision pickoffs.
I don't know what the map is. If it's dangerous grass, ooh-wee. Not gonna be fun going up against Kaneda. Who would have thought a water-based hero would be the most dangerous in the forest?
Would have fun in the, yeah. But no, look, it's broken walls. So this might actually be, no! All of the mobility that Team Laos invested in is neutralized. Because even Team Philippines, despite having possibly less like combat mobility, will be fine. Like they can just walk through things now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second game here. Philippines going up against Laos here in the Broken Walls.
Sawati Kroko. This is the final game in this series. What an upset would it be if Team Laos equalized?
Well, it's difficult, but if they do it, then that's a group B, group of death.
This is a better draft than game one, I'll tell you now.
I agree. I completely agree. The win condition is pretty clear. Execution, that's the thing. And it looks like the Mars are able to deal quite a lot of damage on Philippines. And looks like the draw should get away from the
But I think that was all the Team Philippines planned because, yes, they allowed the initial salvo of aggression, but they got the little wonder. And Carl TV, Nepomuceno did not lose any farm in the process. This is a good start. Still, for Team Laos, better than earlier. Because I think at this stage in the game, they'd already suffered first blood.
And let's talk about the leads, because the quad takes time, but it's amazing leader going up against Soriano's quad. It's safe. Yeah, it's safe. And the thing is, if there's no gang coming in, you can actually poke them out. You know?
Yep.
Get the BMI, and then just use just keep on attacking, right?
Yep.
Like you're not necessarily gonna get a solo kill, but at least you're gonna have a bit of pressure.
And you're not dying, and you have an easier time double laning. And I love the mature choice for Tatason to pick Purify, because he knows that there's still so many threats.
Right, I would say it is drastically. I'm kind of hoping that the quad delays the double win, because I feel like the Marsa is too wide. At least for this game, right?
Oh yeah.
Get the glowing and then.
Oh no! Nepomuceno does not traceless through the wall. Still gets Putavan down. Juviana falls. Again, despite the fumble, I think Team Philippines happy with the outcome.
And the thing is, look at the level of the Lapu, man. It's level 3. When he died, it was level 2. So I don't know what happened in Vinuya.
The Apex Predator finds him, and Lofelda was underneath a tier 1.
And this is why the Yuzong was banned. But look at that. Opposite gets taken down by Pabico. And now
Pabico might. Oh, he's fine. Again, broken walls help him survive this, and he knocks up Sin Bandit. This is City that trying to take him down. Pabico lives.
Hey, you know what? Kaneda, she doesn't run; she glides away.
She goes through walls.
Gliding is a fast enough.
Lafel, imagine that. If this was not broken wall, she would not have gotten away with this.
That's why earlier on, when the 4-map system was introduced, it honestly wasn't that big of a change. But now, when teams are starting to get comfortable with it, they understand, okay, certain heroes just get a little bit better with the change of the layout on the map. And now, speaking of which, if it was before, with the Unstrike,
Ooh-wee. I'll tell you now, some heroes become better than great. Because look, having dashes, having movement skills is good, but if you could do that in addition to these walls having its effect on combat like that, I didn't expect it to change so much. And now you see Juviana baiting out her response from Vinuya, not having any of it. Opposite finds no one.
It's very to see a Lapu jumps in and he gets out with less HP.
Oh! Pabico almost serves up a kill. Sin Bandit gets away with 1 HP.
Tatason was there, making sure that he body blocks for his team. You know, shout out to all the gold laners willing to actually body block for your roamer just to make sure that your roamer doesn't die. But we're starting the game here, 4 minutes, and already quite a big goal difference here for Philippines.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This rarely happens that De La Cruz puts himself into deep, overextending, gets away with an AOG defensively.
Now, Sin Bandit, level 5, opposite. Unsure whether he has gotten his first item or not. But Tatason has his courageous side. Not nearly enough to be able to deal with Team Philippines so far. It looks like he's not able to do double weight, right?
Yep. He's delaying it on not on purpose.
Not on purpose, yeah.
Yep. Oh my God! Look at the damage, forcing a defensive shadow kill from CityDeath. Has no quad shadow. Soriano gets him.
I'm pretty sure that was, once they see the force out, they just position themselves in a way where, okay, once it's ending, you'll be closer to us than your own team.
That was a hard punish. De La Cruz now popping that revitalize, spacing out the defenders, helping the Philippines secure that tier 1 in mid.
Monaco just clearing the way, sure that the squad doesn't have any advantage of taking down the turret. And just by one appearance of Team Philippines, the squad has no choice but to basically position himself more defensively. Now he's paranoid. He feels like there's more. Well, they're coming.
He's not wrong.
What?
That is the BMI. AOG uses that Purify. Get out of dodge. De La Cruz. Soriano. Popping on him. 3 members of Team Philippines find him.
Waiting for that, blazing the web. Pabiko though.
Oh! Side steps 2 salvos, but eventually goes down. Sin Bandit with a pet charge. Gets punished hard. Another kill for Soriano.
About 5,000 goal difference here for Team Philippines. Adding 6 kills to 1. Benuya is having an amazing time going up against this Lafu because there's so much shot residue, shot essence coming over to him.
Oh no! He's holding on for it. Can he make it work? Pudavan, I was actually using those minions. Again, you talked about this in the first series we called. Do not fight a Lapu-Lapu while you have minions on your side. Close call.
Not gonna lie, I thought I was about to cast a curse it. Like the moment I hype him up and then he dies 1v1.
Yeah. Safe. He's better than that. He knows that he shouldn't do you.
But you can definitely tell he was thinking about it. He was like, if I die this turret, will I be able to heal up enough?
Yeah. A lesser player would have maybe... Oh my... What? I mean, there was a little bit of help from De La Cruz, but so is the situation in mid. Pabico finds CityDeath. All this while, Nepomuceno was working on the turtle. The map belongs to Team Philippines right now. They are up about 7,000 gold.
Blazing the way, trying to clear the wave, but look at that, the damage coming in from Soriano. Basically one shot, now that could happen, and then it's done.
Tata Sor, I don't know what he was thinking, man. That might have just been a desperation move. He was trying to get some EXP, and if he was going to die in the process, he wasn't going to die.
I'm pretty sure he's experienced so much of his minion dying to anything, you know, the turrets and such. So he's like, you know what? He's had it. I'm gonna die, but at least I'm gonna get my minions.
Fight!
My
Fight for the ultimate answer.
It's the same as me not getting minions anyways, because I'm not getting any.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Might as well get something.
It's an alternative to recall, but here you have minions. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if the math checks out on that, but here we are anyways.
My tail's been itching for a real fight. Your team is banning.
Slight response, a backstep from Team Laos. They're slowly but surely working on the map, getting to these tier 2s.
Thorns remain. Should
Your
petals
team
fall?
is banning.
Gets caught, no issues, dashes out. You know, be like water, my friend. And so soon. You know what? Sure. I'm sure in the Art of War, somewhere there, he said be like water. Maybe
Some translated version of it.
you know what? Maybe he even said, you know what? The cloud.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is banning.
Welcome to Grok's Castle,
Your team
tiny
is taken.
friend.
Because look, having dashes, having...
Rocks need no protection
team
from
is
the
taken.
rain. They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Come and join me in my
Your
dream
team
world.
is picking.
The stars conspired to bring you to me.
Nightfall.
Your team is
Let
picking.
the killing begin.
I have long awaited this
Your
glorious
team is
day.
banning.
The night sky tells all.
Your team is banning.
Magic is my life.
Your team is banning.
Experience the euphony
Your
of
team
suffering.
is banning.
The hunt begins.
Your team is picking.
Iron Steed, ready to
Your
engage.
team is picking.
Tương rồi.
The flying Let's hear from the crowd. Here to clean up
Make some
more
noise
shit
for
for
yours
yours
picking.
truly.
Cô lên hồ quá.
Life? Death? I come and go as I please!
battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed. Welcome to Mobile Legends! マフラーをありがとう。 マフラーを巻いてくれてあり
Red team hero has been slain. Has slain the Lord. Blue team hero has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Victory!
Dia semua masuk dan tim masih lagi selamat. Digunakan kapal dia, dikembalikan keadaan. Dia percaya dia tumbang dengan agak budak Chris. Mengamankan diri dengan letupan daripada last insanity yang juga cukup berbahaya.
Keseorangan diri dia scouting saja sekarang dia. Dia scouting saja tengok ada tak pemain Singapura yang boleh import jawapan dia macam tidak, dia keluar saja.
Ya, dia nak check dia tu. Kat situ ada apa tu? Ni kat sini je tak ada siapa-siapa. Dia sebelah. Kita nampak bagaimana Feather Strike telah pun dikeluarkan sekarang ni, cuba untuk mendapatkan Aaron macam tu, hilang terus sekarang ini untuk pasukan Singapura. Mereka hilang pula mid laner mereka. Mereka bermain dengan cukup cemerlang pada awal minit permainan, tapi entah kenapa sedikit demi sedikit masa yang diberikan pasukan Indonesia pula yang mendominasi dekat bahagian bawah. Tarik berjaya untuk ditumbangkan. Tarik pasukan Indonesia sangat rendah dekat bahagian bawah, tapi masih lagi belum ada sebarang pun yang berjaya dilaksanakan oleh pasukan Singapura. Farm rate yang agak tinggi untuk kedua-dua pasukan. Bagi saya sebenarnya, terutamanya untuk pasukan Indonesia, di mana walaupun mereka tewas dari sudut kill pressure, tapi mereka masih lagi pegang dari sudut total kill dengan 7 kill. Dan pujian perlu diberikan kepada Aranda dekat bahagian tengah seperti tadi tu, kerana 2 kill berjaya yang didapatkan. Lot pertama milik siapa?
Feather Strike telah dibuka untuk diberikan kesukaran ke atas J. Ada follow up juga daripada Aranda sekali untuk mendapatkan kill, tetapi Revitalize telah dibuka oleh J sekarang ini.
Abad of the Guardian tidak terkena kepada siapa. Aranda, nyawa yang tersangat rendah. Beliau perlu pulang terlebih dahulu sekarang ini. Phoenix ataupun Case dekat bahagian bawah sudah pun bergerak dekat bahagian atas ketika ini. Flicker is ready untuk pasukan Singapura sebenarnya untuk memulakan serangan. Aranda pula masih lagi dalam untuk cooldown ultimate-nya. Bukan ultimate tapi daripada sudut flicker-nya. Jadi untuk Aaron boleh laser sedikit pada waktu itu. Widi masuk kena Sonros. Dia masuk ke dalam regionnya kembali. Kedudukan yang agak berbahaya sebenarnya untuk pasukan Indonesia sekarang ini. Last Insanity terpaksa untuk dibuka dan sebentar tadi kita nampak. Wow!
What happened, bro?
Wow! Memang
tiba.
Wow! Memang terbaik sebentar tadi. Gerakan-gerakan absolute wayang itu. Terus sahaja Yuson ke bahagian belakang. Cil berjaya untuk mendapatkan Lord. Mendapatkan Indonesia di tangga yang cukup cemerlang untuk mereka menamatkan perlawanan di skill juga hilang seketika ini dekat J dekat bahagian belakang. Cuba untuk membunuhkan tumpukan. Tidak berjaya membuat selama mungkin tetap juga membersihkan ini dekat bahagian tengah. Tapi buat apa dia nak bersih lagi sebab tarik tu pasti ini akan hilang. Dia bawa pula dekat Brandon nak farm. Brandon tu nyangul sikit Aaron.
Liar sekarang ni, berkeliaran sekarang ni sebenarnya. Apa yang berlaku, saya akan cuba untuk kekal kompos untuk teruskan kita punya tanggungjawab kita pada petang ini. Semakin lama semakin pudar. Saya rasa kebolehan saya sekarang ini. Frey harus melarikan diri daripada tangkapan Chin, mampu untuk melarikan diri setelah Mountain juga dibuka. Kita tadi sekali lagi Indonesia berada dalam kedudukan yang sama seperti yang pertama lepas sedang mara di bahagian atas dan pasukan Indonesia pun telah mempersediakan serai dia pun. Cuma ini merupakan lot pertama kalau tak silap saya, jadi tarik pertama kalau tak silap saya, jadi target atau goal dia adalah untuk mendapatkan kita tarik di pertandingan ini.
Kita dapatkan saja. Boleh nampak makin lama makin parah ni untuk pasukan Singapura. Sebenarnya seakan-akan mereka juga buntu. Apakah yang mereka perlu tunjukkan ketika ini? Raiden cuba untuk masuk tapi dia macam kehilangan pula gerakan lepas dikenakan tekanan daripada pasukan Indonesia dalam semak tersebut. Minion wave baru datang. Case cuba untuk melaksanakan pertahanan ketika ini. Minion wave dah dibersihkan dengan mudah. Leonardo dipaksa untuk pecahkan Phra agama tapi dia rasa relax lah bro.
Rasa kan macam katakan pada awalnya bermain dengan tak baik sebenarnya pada minit 4 minit pertama tadi. Mereka berjaya untuk mendapatkan a good amount of lead, tapi Indonesia slowly but surely diorang crawl their way back. So satu menyamakan kedudukan dan sekarang ni mereka berada di atas dengan jumlah kecuali gol dengan lebih banyak. Sekarang ni Leonardo di bahagian tepi memaksa jamu untuk Black Dragon Form besar tadi.
Ya, dan Kieo hilang. Black Dragon Form dah aktif. Avatar Brigadier dah aktif, tapi tak ada sebarang targeting yang mereka berjaya untuk pergi. Wilun dia pergi hanya untuk membunuh diri saja sekarang ini. Bagaimana Yuzong akan dicari sampai ke lubang cacing hanya meninggalkan Kieo bersorangan ini. Seorang Roma untuk melakukan pertahanan, seorang Roma untuk bersihkan minion. Seakan ini adalah pengakhirannya untuk pasukan Singapura. Cuba untuk melaksanakan pertahanan. YSK membuka pada strike. Hilang 5 orang pemain pasukan Singapura dan kemenangan secara mutlak untuk pasukan Indonesia.
Hanya memerlukan satu momen, hanya memerlukan satu gerakan. Literally absolute cinema sebentar tadi. Bagaimana baru je yang aku cakap, Singapura bermula dengan baik, tapi sekarang ini Indonesia dah nyamakan kedudukan dan malah dah lagi daripada kedudukan gol. And at that point aku rasa macam okay, game ni kena tunggu one more lot untuk Indonesia nak menambahkan game kalau mereka dapatkannya, tapi tidak. I mean after that mereka melakukan satu gerakan yang cukup kemas, cukup baik untuk mendapatkan 4 ahli pasukan daripada Singapura. Sebentar tadi dia macam benda yang kalau tinggal seorang ataupun seketul Roma je yang ingin ataupun yang perlu lakukan high ground defense, it's gonna be very hard untuk Roma tersebut nak mempertahankan segala bentuk tekanan yang hadir untuk memusnahkan kristal pasukan Singapura sebentar tadi. Jadi tadi yang kita ucapkan kepada pasukan Indonesia 2-0, 2 mata penuh berjaya dikunci oleh mereka. Jadi setelah tertewas ke tangan pasukan Filipina, ini mungkin satu kebangkitan yang harus dimiliki oleh pasukan Indonesia untuk teruskan perjuangan mereka dan berjaya untuk mereka laksanakan ataupun dapatkan mata tersebut.
Apa yang awak katakan tadi, walaupun keadaan menjadi huru-hara untuk pasukan Singapura, tapi tidak bagi pasukan Indonesia. Mereka tetap kekal tenang walaupun awal game mereka kena belasah sedikit dengan Leo Mort, tapi Leonardo kembali bangkit pula jika masuk di fasa mid game, pertama di neutral objective. Kita nampak kat sini biomekanik juga sedikit tinggilah saya boleh katakan perbezaannya daripada pasukan Indonesia berhadapan dengan pasukan Timor.
Benar sekali, dan kita lihat bagaimana kemenangan tersebut. Macam mana kita cakap, penting, satu mata pun sangat-sangat penting untuk mana-mana kontingen sebenarnya untuk layakkan diri mereka pergi ke peringkat knockout stage. Bukan itu saja, kita kena ingat first seed, second seed dan third seed, tiga-tiga ini akan memainkan peranan yang sangat penting. Ya, kalau lepas ke knockout stage itu adalah satu hal, tapi untuk berada dekat first, second or third seed itu pun akan menentukan perjalanan mereka dekat knockout stage jadi bagaimana. Okay, inilah dia sedikit sebanyak info yang mampu ada daripada sudut game stats. Bagaimana Arada full set of item, ada skill damage daripada War Axe dia tersendiri, tapi selebihnya adalah lebih kepada tahanan diri Oracle dan juga Dominance Ice yang berhadapan dengan line up atau game yang telah dikemukakan oleh pasukan Singapura. Kalau kan saya tak ada hypercritical, tapi I expected more daripada Waylun ataupun Diablo sebenarnya sebagai pemain veteran. Tapi 153 dengan Yuzong ini dengan item hanya mampu menyiapkan Oracle dengan free swing, maybe not good enough yet.